Yo, what's going on everyone? Back today with another Old to Gold. So, just want to start off by saying thanks for all the support recently. Subscribers have been growing, and I hope if you are a new subscriber watching this, I hope you enjoy the content, and thank you so much for subscribing. It really means a lot. 200 subs, I'm going to do a giveaway. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but I will kind of do that soon. Like think of something so I can kind of like tell you what it's going to be, obviously before the giveaway happens. But today we have another big a big load of items that I've sold. Not as many as last week. Last week I had like extreme amounts, and that's just because obviously I went on holiday, so it was kind of like 2 weeks put into one. But yeah, this week has been really good also, but I'm going to try and get through them so I'm not waffling. Next week I am going to have a video about, I'm probably going to, so basically the reason I've been uploaded 2 car boot loots and no trip to a thrift is because I had the car boot loots all recorded. So I've got like 3 or 4 recorded still that I need to upload, and I haven't actually got any trip to the thrifts done. I have stuff to show you and I need to record them, which is probably what I'm going to be doing over the weekend. But yeah, that's the reason they were out instead of the trip to the thrift. But next week I'm going to try and get out a depop video. I haven't decided which one. I have a few different video ideas to do with depop that I'm going to try and do, just kind of mix things up. But yeah, you'll have to wait and see for next week to see what that is, because I haven't decided yet. Right, so we'll get onto the items now. Really good week, as I've said, and yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the video. First of all, we have a vintage Fila windbreaker. So I picked this up at a car boot not too long ago for £2 and sold it for £26, which is really nice. £24 profit, can't complain, especially when obviously the item is £2. I really like these sort of pickups, and all of these items here, apart from one, were all pretty cheap. And yeah, if you've watched my videos, you'll know I always bang on about how I obviously love to pick things up for really cheap and make a little make like 20 or 30 pound in it, instead of picking up something for 20 pound, holding it for a year and then selling it for like 50 quid. I'd rather just get a quick turnaround, even if it's a bit smaller, as some of these are. So yeah, Fila windbreaker, nice. Unfortunately, really small size. Both the Fila windbreakers that I picked up recently have both been extra small. This one was a black, grey and white, as you'll see in the picture, and the other one was like the Gucci colorway one, which was really dope, but wasn't my size. Next is another Fila piece. It's a Fila t-shirt. Picked this up a few weeks ago just before I went on holiday, also at a car boot, and I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same time as I picked up the Fila windbreaker, the one that I've just talked about. So I basically picked this up for £2 as well. I'm kind of just going off like a rough estimate of like the average I paid per item, because obviously I bought like a load of stuff and I paid like a bulk price, so I'm just kind of going off what it would have been worth, and each item was about £2, £2.50, something like that. Sold that for £16, so really nice for a t-shirt, obviously making a quick turnaround as well. And as I've said, you know, they're my favourite turnarounds. They're my favourite items to buy, ones that just go very fast. This next item I've had for ages. It was a Texas spell out hoodie, so basically just a pink hoodie with the spell out. You won't be able to see in the picture very well, but it had like all the different, so I know Texas is, see, I don't really know much like about kind of the geography of America, but I know you've obviously got the states, and then inside you've got the different, I don't actually know what they're called, but it had everywhere, like all the different places in Texas in it. I'm not gonna like try and explain it, because you guys probably know more about that than me. Bought it for £4, sold it for £19, so yeah, nice £15 profit. I did have it for a while, as I've said, but you know, decent anyway. I didn't pay too much for it. Next up is an Adidas, a vintage Adidas crew neck. So this was like Yeezy colorways, as you'll see. Really like this. I was gonna kind of keep it for myself, but I decided I'd probably not wear it. Really dope colorway, and I just really liked it, but I just never I'm a bit boring, and also it's been really hot, so I haven't had the chance to wear it. I mean, although the weather's been a bit shitty here, it's still been quite warm and muggy like today. So yeah, basically I paid £5 for that and sold it for £30, so a really nice £25 profit. The Adidas, vintage Adidas and vintage Nike sells really well for me. brand like vintage sportwear and stuff like that is probably my top seller. All the stuff that I buy, even the vintage Fila stuff, as soon as it comes in, it kind of goes really quickly. I did have that for a little while, but that's probably, I don't really know. Like the t-shirts, so I picked up a lot of vintage Nike and vintage Adidas with t-shirts and stuff, and they all went, so like the pink one, the Air Max one. I also picked up 2 more Air Max ones, and I've had a lot of interest in them. Stuff like that really sells well for me, and that's probably what makes me like the most money. If you're interested, so if you ever see vintage Nike and Adidas, I would kind of pick it up, unless it's kind of a bit boring. I don't really pick stuff up like vintage tagged Adidas like polo shirts for tennis and stuff, because they're just a bit boring and people don't really buy that. But t-shirts like this one, I've got, yeah, as I said, I picked up another one that'll be in the car boot loot soon. Those ones sell really well for me, and yeah, I really like picking up vintage sportwear, and I have had a lot of luck at car boots with that recently. Right, Quicksilver is my next item. So this is just a t-shirt. I kind of picked this up for myself, but then I decided I wasn't going to wear it, so because I have too many t-shirts, so I ended up selling it. Picked up for £3, sold it for £16, nice £13 profit. We got a Nike hoodie, so this was a size extra small. Like, it was kind of a bit of a gamble, because picking up small sizes of hoodies and stuff, even people who are really small, like, to kind of, I don't know, just going off experience, a lot of people prefer to buy bigger sizes for hoodies. So picking up an extra small was kind of a little bit risky, but someone bought it, which was good. I did have it for a while, paid £3 for it, sold it for £13, £10 profit, not too bad, I guess. Last 2 items, so this one is a North Face jacket. Picked this up actually quite recently. Paid £4 for this, because I knew, you know, North Face sells for a decent amount, and you know, I can probably get a decent turnaround, and I did. I got £22 for it as an £18 profit. And then finally we have a pair of Jordan, oh, dropped my pen, Jordan 5 Grapes, white grape that is, and basically when I first found these, this was like the first pair of Jordans I found at a charity shop, and I was like pretty gassed about it. Their asking price was 25 quid, and I didn't really, like, my knowledge to Jordans wasn't that great. I just thought, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna take the risk. They didn't have any insoles, so you know, it was a bit of a risk, but I thought, you know, this colorway is really dope. Unfortunately, they were a size 6. I think they were like a grade school size, but nevertheless, they still sold. I paid £25 for them, as I said, which is a bit much looking back at it now, but I put them on eBay and they sold second time around for £31 on bid, which isn't too bad. So I made £6, like, if you go off how much I bought them for and how much I sold them for, but after the fees for eBay and then the shipping fees, I kind of just made my money back. But you know, nevertheless, it was a good find, and I'm kind of glad I still picked them up, just because it was a good, good experience. It was just good to kind of pick the Jordans up and get them in my collection, as with the True Blues, but I've sold them now also. So that is it for today's video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash the thumbs up button and hit subscribe as well if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys. Bye.